Yeah. They all pretty women, face pretty with a smile on it. Good stories, got a lot of them. Bring the wine, come listen to them, cause they won't let you down. Got girls from the east, got girls from the west. Say exactly how you feel, but be careful how you act. We just spread the love in the culture. The ladies are outside, that's what we call that.
Happy
What's
Wednesday.
up, you guys? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Ladies of Itok with your girl.
What's up, Danielle?
RP and your girl. Hey, and your girl. Body. What's up, baby girl?
Welcome. Hey, sissy, how are you?
Happy hump day. I'm doing okay. How are you, my love?
Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Blessed to be here.
We're glad to have you. Glad to have you. But you guys, first of all, Daniel, thank you for being here first. So we appreciate you. We want to welcome. We have a special guest, you guys. We have a special topic. We're changing it up a little bit. So we're calling all the fellas to the panel tonight because the topic is what makes men attractive to women. So we saw this topic actually on somebody's live, and I thought, this would be a great idea to invite him over to our panel as a guest to talk about what men are attracted to, because us ladies, we want to know, and we want to hear from the men. So are we ready for our special guest? Woody, are you ready?
Our special guest ready for our peoples? That's what I want to know.
Hey. What up, Honda? Welcome.
Hey, Chuck.
Honda,
Welcome.
Chuck.
Gregory, welcome. Well,
if
without
you guys are ready.
Another one of our loyals, another one of our listeners, the one, the only, Young Izzy.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? What's up, everybody? What's happening? What's happening?
How are you? Sailor, welcome.
All is well. Hey, I see we all got the shades on. We got the
Sunday shades on. You had them on.
We had to represent, you know?
Hey, we are matching each other's fly.
We are evolution. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
And we all have black shades on. Absolutely.
Yes. And we want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. Again, we seen this topic on your show. So I'm like, let's go. Let's do this with the one and only. So we need a lot of you fellas on the panel. We want you guys to join. We also have none other than Greg the Great.
We got Greg the Great.
What up, Joe? Welcome. What up, Gregory? So, what up,
Johnny?
What's
going on? How y'all doing?
What's up, bro?
What's going on? Thank you for being here. We want to hear from all you men. We want to know what attracts you to us, right? We want to learn. We want to do what it do, right? Gregory, welcome. So,
what's up? Hey, Easy. What's up, buddy?
What's good, bro?
Not much.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
We're glad to see that young Izzy's doing better. He was ill a few days ago, but happy to see that you are back and healthy. So kudos to you.
I appreciate it. It feels good to actually have the energy and back up to really like talking shit. Because you know when you get sick, you're like all down, and then when you get your energy back, you're like, finally, fuck. Like, let's go.
So because this is your topic and because we saw it on your channel,
let's do it.
Why don't you go ahead and take the floor?
All right. So on my channel, I put the top 10 qualities the women find sexy in a man. And I have the list right in front of me, and I can list them all out. But, you know, these things are based off of my experience. These things are based off of things that I saw, things that women have told me and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and list off a couple of things because, you know, a lot of these things, I want to say this. Looks definitely matter to an extent, for sure. You know what I mean? Women definitely are attracted to looks. But I also want to point out other qualities that women can find sexy in a man. So number one, and I'm going to list them all, and then, you know, we can all give our takes and how people feel on it. Number one is going to be listening.
Wait, 1 second.
Should I go get my gloves, though? Should I go get my gloves?
if you need to.
I've seen Izzy's lives. I might need to go get my gloves.
You just may.
But before you get started, real quick,
Yes,
Stone
ma'am.
Sailor, hello, welcome.
Welcome, Stone Sailor.
Hello, how
Yo,
are
what's
you?
good, bro?
Your volume is really, really low, just so you know.
That's
Well,
one.
hold on.
That's
let me
one.
see.
And two, before we get started, we want to make sure that everybody subscribe to Young Izzy because he's trying to grow his channel as all of us. So he's here to participate. So make sure you guys, somebody drop his link and everybody go support Young Izzy. Make sure you guys go support Greg the Great, Gregory Itok. The real Itok is our Itok If They Only Knew backup page. So if you're not subscribed to that, make sure you subscribe as well. Johnny, if you have a page, somebody will drop your link as well. But make sure you guys are also subscribed to the Ladies of Italk. All right,
Is this
so
better?
there's my spiel.
Do I
Subscribe
sound
to
better?
Stone Sailor.
A little bit.
A little bit better? Okay. Yeah, don't subscribe to me. I'm terrible.
He's
I don't even
lying.
watch
It's opposite day.
I don't even watch myself. No, it's not opposite day. I really don't.
It's not. I thought it was Wednesday. Oh, I guess.
It's hump day. It's hump day, buddy.
They can both fall on the same day.
Welcome, Joe Chapo.
What's good, Joe?
Hey, Joe,
Oh,
welcome.
that's it.
Joe.
Now I gotta excuse myself.
Hey, shout out Johnny Capahala. I see you in the chat, bro. What's good? That's my dog.
What's up, dog?
Literally.
Hey, put the dog's emojis in the chat. Oh, wow,
and that's my dog.
That's fire.
That's Oreo, yeah, because she always got to make a statement, you know.
I swear. You gotta
Make
make
sure you
yourself
guys
known.
subscribe.
know she's there.
Now,
Thank you
what was
for dropping the links, Chuck. You guys go to see Chuck as well. Again, everybody that you guys see in our comments, please support one another. If they do not have a wrench, drop theirs for them, please. That'd be appreciated.
what's this question now you asked? What the,
So the
What
topic
makes
is what
men
makes men
attracted
attracted
to
to
a
a woman.
to any woman or like what?
I
what
guess Mr. Izzy will be handling that.
Wait, so
Oh,
are we
okay.
talking about what do we find attractive about y'all, or what do y'all find attractive in us? Because mine was what y'all find attractive in men. But we can
That's
talk
what
on
it
other
says there.
topics too.
What makes men attractive to a woman?
All right, bet. You ready? You got your gloves already, boy? I just want to make sure you got them before we get started.
Oh, I got my pew pew in my side. We
Okay,
good.
Q. I got mine over here too. So we good. All right. So I'm gonna get started with the list. Anyone wants to, Jay, y'all can do.
I take my shades
more than
off
that.
now.
You can do absolutely whatever you want. I gotta keep mine. It's bright as fuck in this bitch. But anyways, shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all fuck with iTalk, ladies of iTalk, and everybody that's here. Much respect. I'm glad to be here. So the top 10 things women find sexy in a man. I listed this. It was 8, but I put 2 for bonus ones. Cause you know, we gotta have the bonus ones for the fellas that get a little lost in the sauce. So you know, I got y'all. So number 1 is listening. Number 2 is a plan. Number 3 is boldness. Number 4 is conversation skills. Number 5 is charisma. Number 6 is banter, flirty, and teasing. Number 7 is edge. 8 is spontaneity. Number 9 is a man who can say no. And number 10 is a man who can challenge a woman. And those are my top 10 attractive things
Okay.
women find sexy in a man.
What was number 2?
What was number 8?
Number 2 was a plan.
Elaborate.
Plan. Oh,
So okay,
a man with a
'cause,
plan.
okay, let's say this, right? Let's say I meet a lady at the bar. Boom, we having a good conversation, the flow and everything, and I want to take it to another place. I want to do something that tomorrow or maybe even later in the week because I gotta go. So I tell her, hey, I want to meet you at this place Friday at 8 p.m. Here's my number. Take my number down and let's talk and let's reconvene and make to that place. Because a plan equals decisiveness. Like having a plan already shows that you have that leadership quality to already lead and navigate the situation.
Where's
And
my
plus,
bell?
it also shows that you are showing interest to the women. Like I have something for you. Like I want to see you at this time. So and number 8 is spontaneity. And what I mean by that is like having the ability to, you know, not be stuck in a routine, but having some fun. Like being able to say if we at a bar, but then we see and outside of the bar, there could be like a parade. You know what? Like fuck this bar. Let's go to the parade or something. Like just having the spontaneity in those situations, or in conversations to like have that banter between each other. Or I'm gonna even throw it out there. Have the spontaneity in sex. Like it don't have to be vanilla. Things can get like spicy. It can be a little more free. It don't got to be the routine, the same old. Oh, go to the bed, babe. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Like nah, like maybe put on a counter to the wall, to the floor, on top of the roof. Like just have some fun with it.
Welcome, Jaime.
What's up, Jaime? Welcome. Okay, that's cool. We love that. So we love.
Yeah.
I agree with the list.
Except
You have to give 10.
we can't be too spontaneous with young Izzy, because if I remember well, in one of his lives, he was very adamant about the fact that he lets the person know what they're getting into beforehand.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
most
wanted to put
definitely.
that out.
Good.
See, here's the thing.
I had to be asked. No, I had to be an ass because you brought it, and
it.
I'm happy with your answers. I really am. So I had to find something, I had to put something out there.
I seen y'all in the background. Y'all was like,
Wait, we
I was
gotta
like,
come up
okay,
with, we gotta come
I
up
need
with
a
10.
little pushback. But yeah, no, I mean,
No,
'cause
Stone
here's the thing.
Sailor, you don't have to come up with 10. You could just tell us.
Oh no, that was just him.
That's
That was
hard,
his
man.
list.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
go
my-
one by one on
personal
your
list.
list.
Like,
No,
I've
and
had-
I would definitely add on there somebody that's not afraid to think outside of the box.
Edge.
Some men are very closed into, I think this should be this, and that's how I was taught, and that's how I've always done it all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I think somebody that can think outside the box, and somebody that at some given moments, a man that can also know how to allow himself to be submissive and vulnerable with his woman. Like allow her every now and then to be a little bit of a feisty, controlling femme, because we're not talking about, being that asshole. I say what I say goes. No, we're talking in a healthy relationship for a man to be able to sit there and say, you know what? I'm going to let you take the wheel today. Instead of Jesus take the wheel, I'm going to let you take the wheel today. You tell me what's going on
I
today.
agree with Bodie, but I also
I
agree
got
with number 2. I love when a man has a plan. I
Yes.
like a man of action, and I like to see action. I don't want to just hear that you have these ideas. I want to see what comes out of your mouth is actually reality. You know what I mean?
Most
But
definitely.
you said take the wheel. I got no problem letting you drive. You can drive me around all day.
Taylor.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like that.
I'm used to limo
instance.
anyway, but go ahead.
I be having like before. It hasn't happened as of recently. Just differences, and I got my own shit now. But I used to have like, sometimes now. But used to women drive me around, or they call me Ubers, or they like bought me like hotels, like to stay with them, of course. But like I used to have all that too. Like when you was talking about taking the wheel, like I think I can.
I didn't necessarily mean I'm gonna be your sugar mama. Like I meant more like
I mean, they was
decision
around my age.
making.
That's the thing.
He said, "Yeah, I've had that before." Wait a minute.
She paid for my hotel. She drove me around. She paid for my Uber.
They wanted to be with me. Like my car was in
She
the shop for
sent
3
me
months.
an Uber. Like, nah.
Why
you
couldn't
can
you
pay
come
for
pick
all
you
that.
up herself?
No, she wasn't a sugar mama. Like we had,
I don't want her to know where I
These are
live.
different women.
He said, "I don't want her to know where I
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
He said, Sailor said, I don't want her to know where I live.
Shit, hey.
Joe, come
We-
back on the
But
panel.
We was on good
on a serious note, y'all really need to take that shit seriously and not be bringing women to your freaking houses, because
You gotta.
I don't.
these bitches are crazy. I can literally say I am more afraid of the females in freaking dating sites than I am of the men.
I would say I would
Listen,
have to.
I
agree
own
with
my
that,
own
though.
home. I own my own home. I own all my own vehicles, and I know I'm a target.
Yeah, because you got your own shit.
I don't bring nobody to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So can we ask you your current dating situation?
Unattached.
They do, Joe. They do. That is so real.
and
They
very,
definitely
very.
set you up nowadays. I think I've seen videos where she invites a guy over and then she has like her boyfriend or her brother or whoever sitting
Yep,
outside
waiting.
waiting until you come in so they can steal your
Hello,
wallet
Frankie.
or do whatever else to you. Hey Frankie, welcome.
Yep.
Yes, that's wild. So again, it's safety first for everyone. So if you won't take one thing away from this live, you guys, safety is key. Don't tell people
Mhm.
where you live because you don't know people. People can say one thing and be somebody totally different. You don't know people's pure intentions. So definitely go meet at a restaurant, go meet at a bar, go meet at
Facts.
a public place for quite some time until you feel comfortable
Yeah.
to bring them to your house.
You
And
don't
when
you
you
don't
do
know
bring
who
them to
these
your
people.
house, let them know when somebody's coming over, take a picture of their license plate, share a phone number with a
You don't
friend's
know what
location,
you
something.
don't know who these people have as an ex. You don't even know if these
Yeah.
people do have exes or they're still in a relationship and they're being unfaithful. And half these people get followed. Like, and then the women are just freaking psycho. They will clinch to you, and then it's like they feel like that's my man. He can't see
Mhm.
nobody else. You can't do this. You can't do that. And they're psycho. Like
But
literally. Like
here's
I've
what I gotta
seen
say
it.
to that though. I want to point this out from the things that I was talking about, even to now, because I do have women that come through, but it took me a long time for them to get to the certain point because I'm like I'm extremely private on where I am and how the length is. You got to go through a whole vetting process. So that's why, boy, I forgot what you said, word for word. But you was like, oh, you don't trust women more than you trust men. But I don't trust the men more than I trust the women. Here's why I
No,
say that
I'm
though.
talking about on the sites.
Yeah, but I'm
On the
saying,
dating sites,
yeah,
the
of
women
course,
on there are crazier because the thing is, the men that are crazy on there, you can tell like this right off the bat. You
right,
can
right.
tell the
But that's the thing.
women on there are just sneaky about it.
But
Nah,
that's the thing though. That comes with the man too that's taking in talking to the women. You gotta at least have some process or a program in your head to know that hey, this woman is this is a little weird. She's acting a little too much. There is such thing as she's too into me. There's such thing that she's too attached to
right.
me.
But
Like,
men are not thinking about that because they're thinking with another head. That's
but
why
then
I'm
that's
saying
then that's
it's
not a man.
it's quicker. Nah, that's
That-
reality though, Izzy.
I know
Honestly.
it is
It's the
reality.
reality of it, and
It's
it's sad
it's
because
the
the problem
reality, but
is
it's not. I don't fuck with it.
the craziest chicks are the
Mm-hmm.
younger ones,
Hey
and the
Juju.
men on there are looking for these younger ones. You see what I'm saying?
Cause
So
they
I
This
don't
is
can't get
know
some
what they
if
legit
can
it's
get
because
conversation
that.
shit.
if it's they're in a fucking what do you call it, menopause era, and their wiener drains their brain cells and they
Man,
become stupid and ignorant and whatever the hell. But when I'm telling you this shit is because I have literally seen it,
man,
or
all I
somebody
gotta
has
say,
already told me, listen,
All
my
right, who's
friend
up
or this or
next?
that.
Who's up
Oh
next?
my god,
Minute!
Nidika,
hey
how are
yo,
you? You're muted.
What the fuck
What's
is
going
that?
what the
on?
hell?
How's everybody doing today?
We're
Oh,
happy. Are you
we're
So
happy?
happy! But I got cold. I got COVID. I got
oh,
COVID.
Uh-oh.
Monkeys can get.
oh,
What
we
is that?
lost Izzy.
He'll be back.
What is that thing? What is that?
It's a, oh, it's a monkey. He's gone.
He
I
ran
didn't.
away.
I didn't know
But
what he
real quick,
was.
you
I was like,
guys, we want to hear from Greg the Great and
Greg the
Gregory.
Great.
So, Greg the Great, what do you have to add to El
Greg the
Topico?
Great.
What up, Sage?
Hey,
Welcome.
Well, we haven't
welcome.
really even touched on the topic yet. I feel like we've mostly just said what
My bad.
the opposite. You know what I mean? So we haven't really even discussed what men find attractive about women. Um, but for me, I'm pretty simple. I just need, communication, loyalty, and honesty. That's it.
Okay,
I
but when
mean,
you have somebody like that, right? Because everybody wants that, but we still have relationships that don't work
Real.
out. When you have a person that you can say you want You want communication,
Super.
loyalty, honesty, whatever, all those qualities, right? And then you get a person like that, and it doesn't work out necessarily. What up, Trooper 69?
That's for me. That will be due to one of those three things faltering in some way.
Okay. So for you, what's the biggest ultimate deal breaker?
Her dirty draws.
Oh, that's that thing again.
What?
Dirty drawers.
That's why it attracts me in a woman, her dirty draws.
Bro, what is going on right now?
What's going on? That Jesus loves you.
What? I can't. We can't even take this topic seriously.
No,
It's serious.
it's a
Share us
serious
out,
topic.
you guys.
It's a
It's
serious topic.
serious.
Share us out.
I'm being serious. Her dirty draws.
That's
All
your
the
deal
fellas,
breaker.
we need you on the panel.
Slide
Get on
up.
the panel, y'all. We want to hear from all the men. Joe, Trooper,
What do you think I am?
Dave, Chuck, everybody, come on up. Oh, we lost Greg the Great.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm up.
Stone Sailor, what about you? What are like the top 3 things or top 5 things that you look for in a partner when you are seeking someone?
I just got to see one thing. I don't need 5s. I just got to see how she treats her mother and father. That's all I need to see. That'll tell me everything I need to know.
Okay, that's cool. Like family's everything to me as well. Like I have to see how you interact with your children, if you have children, with your parents, with your friends, all that. But I'm sure, and again, I don't know, have you ever met a woman that was family oriented and it still didn't work?
Yes.
Okay.
Potential to shake up the race. The two turn
What else do
We
you
can't
want?
really hear you. If there's
Well, there's something in the background. Someone's got a radio playing back in them. It's not me. I'm muted. Here, I'll mute.
okay, if you guys have side noise, can you please turn it down? And then Stone Sailor, can you put the microphone like in your mouth or next to your mouth or something?
I think it might be
Just put it in.
Mr. Dirty Draws over there.
That's not what I meant. I meant like super close because you seem very far away.
Well, I am far away, technically, but
Well, can you put the mic like?
no, because this is the best microphone I got tonight until tomorrow when my new one comes. The headset
okay.
broke, so
You
it's
said
a little.
pause.
Who paused? I didn't pause. I never paused.
That's not what I meant, weirdos. Y'all sickos, all of y'all. Anyways, so you said that
Can you mute yourself so I can hear him talking?
Okay.
Yo, this is crazy right now.
Hello.
I still don't hear anything.
Hello.
Sailor, are you here?
I can hear.
Sailor.
Now I really can't hear you.
Okay, I think you're okay now, Stone Sailor. Go ahead and say something.
Okay, yeah, 1 out. All right, I don't know. What was your question now?
So you mentioned that being family oriented is like the number 1 thing for you that you look for, correct?
Well, it's just how she treats her mother and father, the respect and the deference. That's what I like to see. That tells me a lot about her. And that's all I need to know from that point. I could see it. I could make a judgment real quick. So.
Okay, yeah, I get that too. I'm like, that's very important to me as well. But have you dated somebody that was family oriented and the relationship still failed due to other things?
Yeah, sure. Just personality conflicts. Just didn't work.
Got it. Joe said, back to topic, honesty, integrity, and loyalty. Absolutely. You can't be with somebody who's dishonest, who has no integrity, somebody selfish, entitled. No, of course not. When you
Beating somebody?
relationship and a partnership, you have to, like for me, I treat my person like like one, right? All the thoughts and ideas and things that I do, I think about that person, how they're going to act, how it affects them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I always want to make sure that my person is taken care of first. I think of them before I think about myself. If I go to the store and I see something, I'm like, oh, he would like that. Even before looking for what I need. You know what I mean? You always want to find that person that's always going to put you first, that's going to respect you and appreciate you. And like Sailor said, family oriented. If you can't be close with your family, I mean, they're the closest people to you. It's about how you act with your parents. Are you compassionate? Are you a caring child? Do you check on your parents? You know what I'm saying? But again, some people may not have parents, right? But it's all about how are you with children, if they have kids, if they have siblings, how they treat their friends. You can see a lot by the relationships they have with other people.
Are we talking about like when we first meet them?
If they don't have any parents, they probably killed their parents. That's probably why they don't have them. But go ahead.
No, Sailor, no freaking way. What are you saying?
That was a joke. If she didn't have if both of her parents died mysteriously in a car wreck or something, I'm going to be questionable about it.
No, but I'm saying maybe parents died of illnesses or, older age, or people just die.
Or maybe she fed them Drano. Okay, that was
you guys,
a joke.
I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
hold
about.
on. Are we talking
there's
about
some people that don't have parents because they passed away.
I know.
I must be
mute.
mute.
Of course, there are exceptions to that. Of course.
No, like, so here's the thing. Izzy's trying to ask, is this happening like people that we're just meeting? Because this is not somebody that you're already dating and this and that, because you're not going to meet somebody's parents when you just met the person.
Yeah, I want to talk about
part of the parents is going to come
what
after.
we doing with that?
Izzy, I'm 50 years old. How much fucking time do I have left? I can't waste time with all that.
Well,
So
that's
you coming
understandable.
into the first encounter and meeting a family? Hey, Saudi, I think we got a good vibe. Let me meet your fam. That's how you put it.
No, but when you communicate with the woman, she's gonna tell you, like her family, like I have my parent. Like when I meet somebody, they're gonna know that my family is my everything. And the way I talk about my parents doesn't mean you have to meet them right away. Doesn't have to mean you're gonna meet them in 6 months. You may never meet them. But it's all about how you conduct yourself, how you act with your parents, what you say. Like, those are the things that people should think about.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. On my first encounter, I don't really care about nothing like that. When I don't like, if she talk about her family, that's one thing. But like, that has nothing to do with me if it's about you and I right now. If that makes sense.
Right, but there's a place and time, right?
I think that's one of the things that really differentiates our generations.
I don't think so, though.
No, it is. Trust me.
I've been with older women, and I've had these
you're not gonna find somebody that is our age, somebody that is secure, independent, stable, and has already lived some, that's going to want to sit here and just be in a puppy phase where it's just about you and me. We live in this moment right now. I'll meet your family in a month or two.
I wouldn't have anything in common with a 25-year-old girl. I wouldn't even know how to speak to a 25-year-old girl.
Because you gotta lead her.
No, because he doesn't have interest in that.
I don't have time to raise a kid.
Yeah, I totally understand him. I do.
And they speak a totally different language.
You have to understand, he's 50 years old. That's what he's saying.
I know. They speak a totally different.
I get it.
Yeah, they speak a totally different language than me. Okay, what I'm saying is there's styles for fighters. Everyone has their own style. What style works for you? You know what I mean? It is. That's not my style. My style is the way I do.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah. That's not. I mean, I'm just saying, like.
But I'm a lot older.
But the thing is, when you were born, Izzy, when you were born, Stone Sailor was like probably already damn near 30 years old.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know.
So of course.
So he got 30 years on you, sir.
Hold on. That don't age doesn't mean a thing. I'll say that.
Bro, really?
I'm far beyond a lot of other people.
Maturity is everything.
Has a lot to do with it.
No, it's not about maturity.
You want to trade your spine for mine?
It's not. That's the thing. It's not about maturity, though.
You want to swap your knees for mine?
And my foot
Thank you,
I
Sweetie.
sweats
You're
about
welcome. Thank you again.
and
Yeah,
my
funny
ankle
as
too.
Age
fuck.
is,
It's
I'm,
age
not
is a
just a
huge
number,
factor.
Izzy.
A
I got
50-year-old
you.
is not going to have anything in common with a 25-year-old,
No.
even a 30-year-old.
No.
Okay, what are we talking about in common though? Like what factors are you talking about in common?
Interest, things in common. Just they could talk about anything. If you talk about the whole Monica Lewinsky case, they're going to know nothing about that. They're going to say, "Who's Monica?"
But why
Because
does
all that
that
shit
matter
happened
when it
before they
comes
were
to
born.
us dating though?
It's like what?
How could
It's
you
like dating. It's like for us, you're dating a 10-year-old. Like,
No,
what do you have in common with the kid?
Okay. Listen, I'm listening to what y'all saying, but I'm saying, what do those subjects outside of us? Not saying we gotta be in this public face like Bori was saying. I'm saying like, what does that have to do with our connection together? Our
Because when
chemistry?
you're trying to build a connection, you want to browse every topic because politically I might not be connected to her.
You
You
don't
understand?
but that's
Yeah,
not
I
what
wanna
it
know.
comes down to.
I want to know her politics. Absolutely.
Okay, I mean that's you. I can't
That's
I
me.
can't say no on that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you want to have these intelligent, stimulating conversations with the long walks across the beach and all this other crap, she can't be an idiot.
Yeah, of course, but that doesn't. You don't need to have those stands when you
For
first
me,
meet each
I
other.
need it.
I'm talking
What is-
about when you first meet. I'm not saying down the
I
line, but
understand
like,
what Izzy's saying. When you initially meet somebody, you see them because of they're attracted, right? You're attracted to them.
yeah,
But as time goes on, you see if you are compatible as conversations prolong.
because
It takes time to
because
get to know somebody.
it does because okay, let me say this.
Not
If
much
I
for
come
me.
off the bat and I'm saying, hey, you know what? I have these certain expectations. I'm dating to get married. Say the first date. I'm already putting somebody in a box to behave a certain way. I'm not looking at them for them to be them. Like I
I
want
didn't
to
say I
see
was
you for
getting
who
married.
you are. That's who I'm trying to get to know, and then beyond, and then keep going down the road into that, and then learn each other, and then move on. And I lead because
Here's the
that's. I mean,
thing.
this is what I do.
Here's the thing. I want to know what my return's going to be on the investment because I ain't got all that time like you to play the long game.
I
I'm
don't
50.
I don't play at all, to be honest.
But
Well, I'm
everybody
just
should
saying,
have
but
some type of intention. If you want to date somebody for marriage, let them know. If you just want to hook up and just date,
I think so.
let them know.
Yeah, but I think that
Absolutely,
okay.
absolutely.
Now, I'm not saying you guys are wrong in that sense, but what I've learned from a lot of, not in my own personal experience, but from a lot of other people, it definitely puts somebody in a box of pressure to be like, you got to be a certain way. Because if you come off the bat swinging like, hey,
No.
I'm dating to marry, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Why would the
I'm
person
just
be put in a
saying.
box? I want you to be yourself, but I want to be
Yeah.
honest with who I am and what I'm here for.
And if she doesn't want nothing to
If
do with
you
Let
are
me
not
explain
in the
myself.
same, if you're not in the same page, there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that at all. I'm
Exactly.
not asking you to put yourself in a box or be somebody that you're not. I'm asking you, are we in the same page here, or are you looking for something else? Because if you're looking for something else, on to the next. You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing about putting them in a box.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, because there's a huge difference when I say putting them in the box. Because again, earlier we talked about what was it? Number 7 is edge, where we're talking about guys who say fuck society, fuck the rules, like going against the grain, whatever.
Right.
So you got somebody who's like that, and then you tell somebody, hey, this is what I'm looking to do. But a lot of guys don't think outside the box. So what they do is put themselves in a mindset to be like, okay, I'm going to pretend, and because I want to get into her or whatever that case is, I'm going to be what she wants me to be. So you doing that is him following your lead into that sense. That's what I'm saying.
And I want him to fall into that box and show me who he really is, because
but that's not real.
No. I am not here to waste my time. So if I see you doing everything how I wanted, I know that's not normal, because that is not going to be the norm.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true right there. Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
true.
So the minute I see that, that's my red flag to say this is not for me, because this person's not being truthful. I don't want this person to be fake throughout 1, 2, 3 years. 1, 2, 3 years, and then I've wasted, not invested, I have wasted 3 years of my life that I will never get back for somebody that was not in this for serious.
Now let me ask you something. Let me ask you, boy. All right, so say you come off the bat, right? You say that, but then he says, hey, you know what? And you guys are the same age, because I'm not gonna, I can't talk from my age. I'm 26.
Right.
You know, so he calls him. He says it from your age, but he's like, you know what? I'm not even looking that far ahead. I'm just looking to see who you are right now, and then see what goes down the road with us two. How would that be? Because he's not saying he did not let you marry.
Guess what that person did? That person just flipped the switch on me. Now the ball's in my park. Now it's up to me to decide whether or not I want to invest my time on a maybe, which I probably would if I feel the person has potential, or I'm going to sit here and go, what I have so far is not enough. I don't really see this going anywhere. So actually, no, I'm not there.
And I can't say nothing to that, because that's what it's all about. Because it's all about putting it in y'all's court. Because I'm coming from a place that a lot of guys, they want to be what you guys want them to be. Like they don't have their own edge. They don't have their own sense of identity or self. So they're like, I'm gonna follow into her. I'm gonna follow her way. I'm gonna do these things. Whatever. Like it's just, I don't understand that shit. But that's just what I was talking about.
The thing is, what we don't want as women, we don't want you guys to say things just to say them because that's what we want to hear. We want the authentic stuff. You guys want to get laid. So you're going to say whatever to get to that point, right? But certain women and certain men, they want a certain thing. If they're looking for a specific type of person, again, it could be just basic dating. They just want to hook up and go on dates and whatever. That's cool. But if I'm telling you, or somebody's telling you that I'm looking for the one, I'm looking to get married, don't just tell me whatever it is that you think I want to hear. And then as time goes on, that's not reality. And then it's like, why did you say all those things in the beginning when now it's not how you truly feel? Because now you're comfortable. Now you're really telling me how you feel. But what happened 6 months ago when you were saying something totally different?
Right.
And that's why, that is exactly one of the reasons why when people say, oh, when y'all are getting to know each other, and sometimes they have questions like, hey, so, what's your history? Like when you're doing a resume, right? Like they want to know, so what happened before? Like what happened to your previous relationship? Some people honestly want to know what happened, right? And some people honestly want to use that to their advantage. And this is why I do not speak about my past relationships. I do not speak about what went wrong, what happened, who was it, how it happened. I don't.
Throw it back in your
face.
You're
going to sit there. You're going to listen, because that's one of the moments when men are good listeners to what it is that I am looking for. And I don't want you to be what I am looking for at that moment to get in with me. I want you to be who you are and allow me to accept it or decline it. Be like, you know what? That fits with me. There are things there that I am quite capable of sacrificing, or I can go ahead and compromise in that area. Is not such a big deal. I'm good with that part. And there might be things I'm not willing to compromise, but I want that person to be genuinely honest about who that person is. I don't need them trying to be somebody they're not, because it's going to please me. Because again, on the long run, I'm more about somebody that's honest and genuine. You don't have to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. And I have a tattoo that says perfectly imperfect, because I am not perfect. But for somebody, for the right person, I'm going to be perfect in their eyes. Again, doesn't make me perfect, just that what I am, who I am, is what they're looking for. So it is perfect for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm looking for.
And I'm going to take this back to the list, because this is why, the last two bonus was, number 9 was a man who could say no. And number 10 is a challenge, because it's not because this is the thing. I'm not easily going into what you want me to be. I have my own say. I have my own opinions. I have my own perspectives. I'm not easily swayed by what you want, and I'm going to easily follow into that. That's why I listed these two things as a bonus thing, because a real man will challenge a woman, though. Because he has his own structure. He has his own leadership, his own determination and discipline in his life that he's going to implement, he's going to put out, and she's going to know by how he conducts himself, how he moves, and how he talks, and the principles that he brings. So that's why I added those two. I had to tie that all together, because women
love that.
Let me ask you something quick, Izzy. Let's say from a different point of view, right? Let's say that you are looking for a female who is independent, secure, a provider, a good listener, someone that's going to understand you, that's going to hold your backbone,
I'll look for none. No, I'm
Huh?
listening. I was like, I'll listen.
Oh, no, I'm just giving you an example because
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
for sure.
this is something that has been an issue, and I feel that it should be like heard, right? So
Yeah.
let's say that's what you're looking for, and you're like, you know what? That's the type of woman that I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you see the man that's asking for these things, and you tell them to look at themselves in front of a mirror and ask that person in the mirror, do you have all of those qualities?
Okay, here's what came first. Firstly, if I was that guy looking outside for something external so much, I would think that I lack something, so I need to go outside myself to go get it.
Absolutely not. No, that's not a lack. No.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Oh, well then, yeah, then again, I think that's a whole generational thing then. Because
I
me
don't think so.
personally, what I look for in a man is because
Mhm.
I already have those qualities and I know that's what I'm going to be giving. So
Yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah.
what I'm bringing to the table,
Hold on.
so I want that equalness coming back.
Let me finish what I gotta say to that though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that because I like women that's on that type of path. You know, that
Mhm.
got their own shit. Like, I mess with CEOs, managers, ladies that got their own, you know what I mean? Shout out to the ladies.
You mess, but that's because you a sugar baby. You mess.
No,
with
no, no,
them.
no, no. I got my own.
Show me which one of those you put a ring on.
Listen, amen. Women can trick on you too. Women can
But
trick
are
on
you a
too.
CEO? Are you a manager? Do you got
Exactly.
your own?
Yes,
you were young.
yes.
How old are
yes.
you? How old are you?
You see what I run. Hold on.
How old?
Before
Can I ask how old you are?
Hey, before I get to what you're telling me about my age, I'm gonna explain what I gotta say first.
I'm not gonna tell you
I'm
that.
saying that I do enjoy those type of women because I know the stature of where I am from my standard. I'm saying though, I was thinking from a perspective. If I was a man who didn't have that and I was looking outside of myself or like looking in the mirror and I'm like, I don't got this, so let me go and take it from another woman and be like, okay, she got these things, she can provide these things, and I can low-key, like, it's kind of like being a mama's boy because she provided like something for me that I can't really have, but I'm looking to her to have it. That's in the sense of what I was looking at. But because I do run my own shit. I mean, y'all, you see the channel, I got my own music, I got the own talk show, like I do things on the slide. I don't even need to explain myself when it comes to that. But I'm saying, from this point of view, like, yeah, I do like those type of women, but I'm not looking for a woman that's like she's this independent provider. That's just gonna happen naturally. Or if she's not like that, she can be taught to be that way. But what was you saying? I'm 26, by the way.
I'm 26. So I know you probably think I'm going to make a wisecrack about your age, but I'm not. I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. Who you are as a man and what you like right now, 10 years from now is going to be different. And 10 years after that, it's going to be even different, more different.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Absolutely.
Trust
sure.
me.
Absolutely.
The man you are today and what you like
We're
today,
not going to be that 20 years
from
later.
now, is not going to be the same. And 10 years after that, it's not going to be the same. 10 years after that, life is cyclical.
Matter of fact, to piggyback off of that, Stone Sailor, I have caught myself changing my standards as I have grown, matured, and have become more, I want to say,
realistic expectations.
Like I've obtained more of my goals. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the more I have progressed, the more my expectations have changed. My standards have changed. Like at first, it was more like, yeah, I'm at this level. I definitely want to meet guys, whatever, see what they're about, learn together, this and that. Then I grew, like you said, 10 years later, I started realizing that I was achieving goals, that I was making money, that I was, making shit happen in my life and for my kids and whatever. And all of a sudden it was like, yeah, I'm not there. I want somebody who got a little bit more, who's willing to equal, whatever I'm bringing to the table, whatever. Then another 10 years went by and now I'm at the point where it's like, I don't have time to waste. So I'm either going to be single for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that, or I'm going to be with somebody that's going to provide as much or more than what I can provide for myself.
Exactly. So,
hold on.
You're a smart young man. I'm telling you, I'm listening to you. but you don't have wisdom. Wisdom
I
comes
disagree
with
with
birth.
that.
No, sir. Wisdom
Oh
only
no,
comes
you,
through
agree with
sir,
that,
you're
bro.
birthdays.
too young to have wisdom.
Birthdays.
Sorry.
You need
Nah,
more
man, I can't
birthdays.
agree
I'm
with that.
telling you.
Yeah, you ain't lived
Listen,
yet, man, young
but you
He
blood.
got
has
the
Y'all
wisdom.
don't know
wisdom
me. That's
for a
nah, bro. I
26-year-old.
can't. I can't
No,
let
you
y'all
have
do
Nah,
that.
he
mature.
hasn't. No, he
That's
hasn't
he's
no,
lived
no, no,
yet.
no, no, no.
knowledgeable.
He
How do you
hasn't
Look,
like
lived
that?
yet.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
He's
He's
younger than
still
you.
wet behind the
Look,
ears.
you need to
He's
look for
still
the
young, you guys.
definition.
He's young, but he knows what he's
Yeah,
saying.
he's
He knows what
young.
he
Arky,
likes.
He
listen,
ain't
you're not
listen.
I know what
listening.
I'm
Yeah,
You're
you're
not
saying.
not
listening.
listening.
I'm
He
listening.
wisdom. Look for the definition of the word wisdom. Look it
hmm
up in the dictionary.
As time goes on, I get
Unfortunately,
it. But for his age,
unfortunately, wisdom comes with the experiences, with the ages, with the
hmm
years, with all of that.
yeah,
So
I
no,
get
Birthdays.
absolutely.
I
I agree.
look,
Nah.
I am 45 and I
Listen, at
cannot sit
26,
here and tell you
we all
that
thought
I have
like him at
wisdom.
26.
I am
No, I would.
I
45
don't think
and I
so, bro.
cannot sit here and tell you that I have wisdom.
I think he's a mature young 26. He's mature.
Absolutely.
I believe
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
For his
he's mature.
age,
He's not
Mature, but that's not
immature.
35 is very
wisdom.
mature.
He's
But that's not
intelligent.
wisdom.
He's articulate, but
Wisdom
he
takes
don't have
time. That's
Yeah,
he
but
has
I'm
a
gonna tell you like
That's
this: when
what
I
we're
was
what I
trying to
understand.
26,
tell
I was
you.
talking the way he
Right.
was
I
talking too.
understand.
That's what we're trying to tell you. He is very mature for his age. He's got a good fucking head on his shoulders. Like he
Sure.
knows and thinks
Absolutely.
better than a lot of men that are older than him.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
that is
Yes.
not the equivalent of of having wisdom.
Nah,
It
he
Exactly.
isn't.
ain't
Yeah, that
he ain't
wisdom takes
experienced
time.
enough
Come on.
yet.
He hasn't
Yeah.
lived. He hasn't experienced a lot of things yet.
I get it. It's coming with birthdays.
I'm a. I
He ain't even had kids
I
yet.
hear what y'all
That's an
saying,
experience in
and
itself.
I hear
Shit.
Yeah.
what y'all saying. But I'm
Shit.
saying that I have most definitely lived a lot. I'm not saying I lived in y'all shoes or what y'all did, but I've seen things, I've experienced things. I even learned things from other people that I have mentors that's older than me, 30, 40s, and 50s, that I'm able to gain the game from, to put myself in a position to learn from the
That's why
things that I
they're your
can't do.
mentors, because they're
But
older
that's
than you.
correct. And that's what I was
But
going to say.
right.
You have a mentor, but that
Exactly.
mentor does not get to hand you wisdom.
hmm
Wisdom is your experiences,
I know, but
not
Mhm.
I have.
experiences that
I
someone else
have.
is
I've been
sharing
there.
with
And I
you.
think obviously those mentors are doing a damn good job on you. They're doing what
Clearly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
older men should do to young men. They should
Mhm.
teach them and pass the wisdom down. You're a
Which
smart.
again, Sailor speaks about him as a person because
Mhm.
he has chosen
He's
and stuck to
listening.
the right people.
He's listening to them because they
Right.
have wisdom.
Now I will say this though. I would say I know I have it, but I'm not gonna say I don't know everything. I won't say that because I'm only this young, and I can't imagine when I'm like fucking 30. Like I'll probably be at the biggest peak of my life, and then when I'm like 31, I'll be there 32. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be crazy. I can't imagine. I just know
Just
he's
have
You
a
want
crazy.
to know
plan.
an
But
Have
I'm
an
easy,
saying
action
I
plan.
know I don't know
easy
everything.
way? A good way for you is another. Have you ever been out of the country yet?
Oh, Nitty, thank you
Yeah.
so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining.
Oh,
I
Yeah, I
love
have
you
for
guys.
sure.
I'm gonna go to bed. But one thing before I go to bed, what really attracts me in a woman is her dirty drawers, her wigs, and her saggy boobs. Love you all. I'm out of here.
We got that in common.
Bye, Nitty.
I miss
Said
Yeah,
that
that's
dirty
darn
drawers.
that was
monkey.
crazy.
I
Have you
can't.
traveled outside of the United States yet? Have you gone to Europe or Asia or any of those other countries, South America?
I haven't.
You need
I
to do it.
haven't, but I've been to like Dominican Republic, Grand Turks. But regardless, like
Okay. Well,
that's so wisdom is just the certain life lesson that I've had to learn, the hard comings, the hardships that I've had to learn. I've been through a lot from this age, and I'm not saying what y'all went through, but I know just off my experience that I've been through a lot to where I can speak the way that I
And you
speak.
about to
I
go
have to
through
be
more.
strong
You
where I am.
ain't finished. You
We're
about to
just
go
getting
through more.
started.
Oh yeah, and listen,
That
and I'm
little
easy,
bit you
Just
done went
getting
through ain't
I'm ready
started.
nothing.
though.
You
But
was
that's the thing, like
26.
and when I,
that's the thing. It's just even now, like I make shit look easy, but shit, life happens. But at the end of the day, it's not about. I mean, it is about life, but it's all about me and how I look at it and how I move through that going on and everything. So that's all I gotta say. I can't just let y'all be like, oh, he ain't got no wisdom.
no,
I can't let y'all put me down
I
like
didn't
that.
say.
It's
Listen,
not
You
even
don't got no
about
wisdom.
that. It's just
Nah, I do, bro.
again, I'm trying to tell
Man.
you. I am
Trust and
45
believe.
years old, Izzy. I can
We old
tell
enough to be your
you.
parents on here.
I
That
can
don't mean
tell
nothing
you.
though.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'm listening.
I can tell you about life experiences, and RP is sitting right there. When I tell you,
I
there's
am.
been multiple reasons for me not to be sitting here right now. Okay,
Right.
I have kids. I have grandbabies. I've went through my share, and I don't even think I
Hey,
have
Joe, welcome back.
half of what it takes for
Exactly.
me to sit here and say that I am a wise woman, that I have wisdom. I
Mhm.
don't. I feel that
And
I have
That's
not
wise for
yet,
you to say that.
I feel that I have not earned to say those words, because those that are the wise people, those that do have the wisdom, those that have, kind of like, I guess, instilled in me some sort of learning, or some sort of advice, or just like you said, trying to mentor me or whatever. What I have been through, regardless of age, regardless of specifics and situations, does not compare to why those people have the wisdom that they have at their age. Because I'm talking about people 70s and up that are giving me this information, that are trying to help me, that are
Mhm.
trying, to give me an advice, to show me support and whatever. And
Very true.
because of what I've learned from those people is the reason that I am the person that I am now. And I'm so forgiving and understanding, and I'm so patient, and I know how to brush things off, and this and that. And even in that, because RP can tell you I am blessed with patience, I still don't consider myself to be a wise woman, because I feel it takes too much for me to use those words.
well, it's coming. Listen, when I was your age, Izzy, I was in Baghdad dodging bullets,
Hey, William,
suicide
welcome.
bombers, car bombers, rocket mortars, IEDs. You look at life a little different after you face something like that when you come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't want to say, I don't want to say I know I was a different person when I came home, and I know that I gained a lot of wisdom through those experiences. Like, I don't take life for granted and things, because I know how quick it'll be taken. Because like when you actually see it taken, it actually, like, you're like, holy shit, this is real. I mean, this can happen. Death is final. Shit like that makes you grow up quick.
Yep.
So,
And salute to you, Sailor. Thank you very much for your service. We
I
appreciate
had
it.
fun.
And
I
if
had
you
a lot.
guys have yet to see the interview
Yes,
with the Stone
sir.
Sailor on Italk, make sure you go back and watch the full interview of the Stone Sailor with Joe Chapo.
I was terrible on that interview. Okay.
No.
Joe, do you have anything to add? Welcome.
Yeah, he's been silent. That's what I wrote in the chat. I don't understand what's going
He
on.
was up here, he left, he came
Hold
back.
on. We talking
He's
about
working.
all this, but we
Joe,
still
we
on
can't hear you if
topic.
you're talking.
No, that's still part of the topic.
About being sexy and attracted to
No, we
women.
were talking about wisdom.
No, we were talking about wisdom, because
Wisdom.
that also is included in there. Like, yeah,
Because what you're looking for in a woman as you're older, like I said,
it's
is
gonna
different.
change.
Like me at 20, it's totally different than me at 50.
Okay. Listen,
Oh, for sure.
when I speak for myself, what I look for a woman
Oreo cookie.
is only open mindedness. I just want to see the open mindedness. That's what I want. Especially on the first encounter, and then going forward, I just want to see the open mindedness.
What if she doesn't? What if she doesn't have a mind to open? What do you do if that's you come across that problem?
If I'm not if it's not receptive to me, then she's not the one.
No, she's a dummy.
Somebody
She's just
else.
a dummy. Like a dummy,
exactly.
big dummy.
If she's I mean, I've dealt with. There's been
Yo,
some
it's not
Burberry
wrong
that's
with
their
saying you
mind.
want to play the field and get your rocks off. Ain't nothing wrong with
Tell the
that. You
truth.
young.
No. Wait, what was it?
No, but haven't you ever met a real hot girl that was a dummy, total dummy?
Of course, many
Yeah,
times.
it's a lot of them out here.
Like
many
even
times.
after you're done with her, like you're just like, why am I with this dummy? We have nothing in common. Like she's an idiot.
We just wanted to fuck each other, so that's why it worked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm older.
But then you guys have that in agreement.
I'm 50
You
now.
guys have both agreed that you only want one thing from one
That's
another.
what I'm saying.
Yo, listen, that ain't
But you have to
something that
set the
gotta
tone
be an
that we're both
agreement. If she's a dumbass, Come on
Like
now.
I
You don't
told
need
you,
you don't need to put that in
that's
no
sexual
contract. You
attraction
know what I
is
mean?
not logical.
I
That's
don't
the
just
thing.
go, look, I don't just go and spray all the bullets in my gun and then leave them empty now. I keep rounds in the chamber now. Rounds, I don't blow them all out. You understand?
Exactly.
So I conserve my energy now. I'm 50. Like I said, I'm not thinking with the little head. You understand? I can control
I
myself.
don't listen. I don't either because
Now,
I like to see what's behind the door, like what's
it took
behind the
me
pretty face.
damn
I
near
like
40
that.
years.
I like the intimacy. I like the connection. That's me.
Well, that's good. Now, there you go. Now, that's some real stuff. Intimacy is real
Yeah,
stuff.
because that's just where cause look, cause the connect like okay, I meet a woman off rip, right? We have a good connection going on. I want to make that connection go longer. Let's meet at this place at this time this week. We continue that maybe with a phone call throughout the day beforehand. Go to the thing and continue the connection with the intimacy because first of all, sex is mental. So I'm not even trying to get in between what's in her pants because everybody wants that. I don't want that. I want her to take off the layer of her and I want to speak to her. Like I don't want to talk to what everybody else is talking to. I don't want to talk to the guard. She puts up in front of everybody else. I want to speak to the real person.
Let me ask you something, young blood.
Of
So
course.
that's all good and well, right? And I,
Right.
and I respect what you're saying.
I appreciate it.
I'm in
At
love
your
with you already.
age, at
Uh-huh.
your age, how do you decipher meeting a woman that's on that same level as what you just said? Because, and I say this because a lot of women your age
Mm-hmm.
are really not on that level. But if you do get lucky and find one, she's a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you talking some real stuff there. But how do you, Izzy, decipher meeting those type of women? Like, what is your thing? How do you weed out? Because you know what I'm saying, dating it's a big wide thing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You,
Well,
you, you date a lot of you
I
can date a
mean,
different woman every day if you want. You know what I
your
mean?
lines,
well,
your
well,
lines are really good. I fell for you right away. I
well.
told you
First,
that.
first, first and foremost, I'm not lucky. She's lucky. But it's like it's more like if she listens to what I'm saying, like if she's excuse me, but if she's listening to what I'm saying, like if she's going along with how I'm leading the interaction, how I'm talking to her, because what I want to know is beyond the surface. I want to know the connection between us two. I don't care about your favorite color. I don't care about where you work at. I don't care about how many fucking parents and cousins you have. Like I want to know what is important to us at this moment, and when we speak about that, then we can lead into something. Then we can lead into why is this your favorite drink? So I can even make her favorite drink from tequila to why it came down to this is my favorite drink because it was my favorite drink because when I was 18, oh yeah, I was with my family. We had this important thing one time, and we all took a shot together. We all celebrated, and to me, she's opening up a little bit because she's showing me a little bit of her memory. She's telling me a little bit about herself, and that's intimate. You're not just gonna tell nobody that. I mean, sometimes you can, but that's how my process would go. And just to that,
But see,
or
that's like that. But
including
that's
her.
like that foo-foo stuff. Like, are those things really important?
It's like a
Like, don't you
long
want to?
process,
But
Izzy.
but
Exactly.
nah, it's
Like,
it's
do you
it's
care
not.
about
Exactly.
her
I
gym,
wouldn't
or
say
You
do you
probably
care
gonna
about
I
go
her
through
told
like
at
10 women
the
before
level?
you meet somebody like that.
I told you I'm
not even,
50. I'd be
bro.
Hey, I'd
Not
be
even.
87 by
I'ma
Not
the
even
be
because
time.
if you know how to,
don't say
if you got
like
a
I'ma be
mouthpiece, you good.
60 by the time he make up his mind with me. Like
I'll
I'll be
be
like, ah,
87
no,
and
no.
I'll be
Exactly. You
probably
know what I'm saying? I could tell you
Nah.
one way to cut all that out to see if she the one for you. When you meet her and you ask her, the first thing you ask her, what is your 5 year goal or plan? Right?
Hey,
I don't
If
care
Gaston.
her
about
if she gives you a 5 year plan, goals to achieve, then she may be the one. But if she just looking at where she going to hang out at the end of the week, what club she going to, or what party she
With her
going to,
favorite
Mm,
drink?
she ain't
paycheck
the
to
one.
paycheck.
Exactly. What her favorite drink, she ain't the one. You shouldn't be
nah.
worried about
Right.
what her favorite drink is.
But okay. Listen.
unless you're a bartender too.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Unless you
I
met her
do
in
it
the
on the
club.
side a little bit, but that's not the point I'm getting to. Is like I'm not saying because I'm not looking for the one. Because I'm not thinking about like I'm looking for this
Hey, Joe.
one just
Welcome
No,
for
back.
you
because I
young.
hmm?
You
Hold
young.
on,
Date.
real
Date
quick, you
as
guys.
long as you can.
Joe's having audio issues. Hang on one second. Joe, can you say something? Joe, say something. We can't hear you if you're trying to talk. I think that's why you keep bumping
like,
off
oh, the
on and
hell
off.
Listen,
too?
it's the Zaxby's Wi-Fi you're using. Tell him to leave the Zaxby's.
He's at work. He's driving.
My point exactly.
Thank you for letting
But
us
anyway,
know,
sorry
because we
about
didn't
that.
know that.
Whatever.
I didn't know he
Anyway,
worked at
so go
Zaxby's.
ahead, guys.
He
Carry
doesn't work
on,
at
carry on.
Zaxby's.
Hey, yo, that went right past y'all like
I
a
like that
bullet,
place.
yo.
Can you
What
hear me?
y'all
He doesn't
saying
work
is that
at
like,
Oh, we
Zaxby's.
can hear you now, Joe.
All right, good. God damn it, yo.
Hey, you didn't
First things
tell me
first,
you didn't
Jake
tell
can
me you
kiss my
worked at
ass.
Zaxby's.
All right, look. I want to say something real quick on this, on him, with the wisdom. You stating that you have wisdom. That wisdom is something you gain throughout your years and shit of life's experiences and shit and going through the shits, and being at rock bottom and being able to dig your way out and shit and dealing with life's problems. Like all of this is what's wisdom is a combination of age and experience and shit. You're very knowledgeable for your age. You know what I'm saying? You well ahead of where you should be. But as far as the wisdom level, that's gonna come all the way down the line and shit, man. You're not gonna really start gaining wisdom until fucking life really hits your ass and you at the fucking bottom of
Mm-hmm.
shit fighting to get up and shit, yeah. That's when you gain wisdom. Not to say
you're
you
right.
haven't experienced anything, but I'm just saying, life has a way of really fucking your ass up and shit, yeah. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Oh
And
yeah,
until you
making you
hit that
humble.
wall and shit, and figure out a way to get out of that and keep pushing and keep building and shit, you're not gonna have that life's wisdom and shit. You're gonna have knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But that wisdom is way down the line and shit. You're very knowledgeable for your age, but
I
that
appreciate
wisdom is not there
I,
yet.
no, you good. I want to say this to that. And on your point, you are right. But I do need to add in the fact you guys are also seeing the end result of where I've come from and the situations that I've been. I'm over here smiling, I'm chilling, I'm talking about these things because I can now. There has been things that's happened that I don't bring up into the surface. Of course, it's going like I do plan on talking about it in the future. But it's more like, and not a lot of people can be like, oh yeah, like, oh you've been
Yeah.
through, I can tell you've
But
been
that's
through
also it
this.
also comes in waves too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that
Listen,
that's just the first wave.
listen, brother. I
Exactly.
understand. I understand.
Yo,
Like
listen, we all got a story
listen,
to tell on here. You know what I'm saying?
I
We all
believe it.
been through shit,
I
even
believe it.
at your age.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I truly believe it. That's why I don't disagree with any of y'all saying. Like I'm not going against any of y'all saying. I'm just saying there is an end result y'all are seeing right now that wasn't who I used to be type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I get that.
going back to the thing of I forgot what we saying. They said like 60 women is
You
You
was
enough.
talking
want
about you ain't looking for the one, and we was
No,
Oh,
telling
that's
you
listen,
another
we ain't
thing.
got
you
time
want
to
to
play
know
them
about the
games.
full
That's
drink.
You gotta understand, everybody on this panel at least doubles your age. So
but
that's
You
but
another
said
thing
like
I
you ain't
want to.
looking for the one, but you was talking like you looking for the one.
That's what I
nah
wanted to
nah
say,
nah because listen,
Like you
I'm
gotta
not
give
because
it
I
mixed
am the one.
messages. You gotta give it mixed messages because you saying you want
Yeah,
to know her soul, this, that,
yeah,
and the other. You want to
exactly. You know what I
fucking
mean?
know who
That's
she is as a
automatically.
person, but you don't give a fuck about her colors and this, that, and the other. Like
Hell no.
all of that is what makes this person up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
even
mean,
wanted
who
to
she
know.
is
You
with
even
me is
wanted
what
to
I
know her
care
pap
about.
smear results.
Yeah.
That
He's
is
like, what?
important.
that's important. I want you to go get a colonoscopy before we go out and
Oh,
show me the
listen, that's
results.
I
Oh,
just
important.
hell
Yeah,
I just had one.
You
right.
want to
I
watch
just
the
had one.
video?
It's negative.
I don't want
I
the
went
video. I just want the results of
get
Listen,
your
the
pictures.
only
result.
test results you
I'll
should be
watch.
knowing is the you know what I mean.
But
STD.
to be
I
There
want the
you go.
report.
serious,
I
it
want
is
the
very
report on the
Okay,
important
paper.
see now
to
that's
get
different.
those
That's
I
things
want to
different.
know
done.
about them hemorrhoids,
Follow,
STDs. I want to
Oh
know what's
boy.
going on.
Oh
I'll
boy.
That's
take
Okay,
too
a
nah,
much
photo
right
nah.
there.
That
and I'll
Talk
take
about
a
the
shit is
photo.
hemorrhoid.
real. Cause
I
Or he
want to
wants
make
you to
sure
come
you
with a
good.
medical
I want
report.
to
It's
make sure
negative.
you.
It's all negative.
Thank God. But those things are still important, even though you don't share with others. You need to make sure you take care of yourself. Just a
yes, take care
disclaimer.
of your
Health
body.
is key.
Absolutely.
But on that note, let me put right quick because we did upload some videos to go with Izzy's topic. So hold on a second.
Izzy, we appreciate you.
Sometimes you gotta look at somebody and tell them, I know you love me, but your love hurts. The love you have for me is breaking me. It's destroying my soul. It's stressing me the fuck out. I know you were saying you love me, but your love is possessive. It's jealous. It's harmful. I don't doubt that you feel love towards me. The way you display it hurts me, and I can't be here no more. And I need y'all to understand that, because half the time y'all stand in this relationship because you know that that person loves you, and you think that's enough. He loves me, so I know it can work. No! Sometimes that love will destroy you, and it is. So it's not whether or not this person loves you. Quit asking that irrelevant question, because what the love look like is pain. What it looks like is abuse, neglect, lack. That's what it looks like. So whether or not he loves you or she loves you is irrelevant. What's the fruit of the love, yo?
Was that Troy Graham?
No, that
Yeah,
was not.
he must have
He
heartbroken.
hit that on the nail right there, boy.
Yes, that is so true. It hit
Troy's
home.
sensitive.
I know.
Troy's
What
very
was the
sensitive. I know.
message? I was.
Troy's sensitive. I know. Troy's very sensitive. Yes.
If you, hey, young blood, if you can't relate to what he said, you ain't been through enough yet.
Right.
Hold on. I don't know.
You
I wasn't
didn't
paying attention. I
understand
ain't
his
gonna lie.
message?
The message is love is not everything. You can love a person and still be
Yo,
with the
can I
wrong
mute
person.
you?
Yeah.
That's the wrong message, or the wrong message. That's his message. You can love a person. You can be in a relationship where both people love each other, but it's just toxic. It's not healthy. You're not with the right person.
That's what he said.
You need boundaries.
Right, like love itself is not enough. Love in words is not enough.
Of
We
course.
have to go by actions.
Love isn't just
You saying you love this
boundaries
person,
and
but
respect.
yet you're still stressed? You're still feeling kind of unhappy? That is not the one for you.
You're not feeling
You
like
need to get out of it.
yourself.
Not feeling yourself.
That's why I thought he was telling everyone to get a colon. I thought it was a colonoscopy advertisement. Because if you're feeling all this stuff, you should go get it checked out. I thought that's what
Hey,
Troy
he's
was
stuck on
saying.
that colonoscopy. Yeah.
That's the next commercial. That'll be the next
Troy?
commercial.
Wasn't that Troy?
No.
Troy's
Hey,
very
Stone, you
sensitive.
stuck on that colonoscopy. I think you might have enjoyed that experience.
Oh boy.
No, I just had a colonoscopy 2 weeks ago, and it was negative, buddy. And I'm gonna take
Good for you.
How you rate? How you rate it? 10 out of 10. How you rate it? 10 out of 10.
Jay, stop it.
You're under anesthesia, idiot.
Again, how did he rate?
I don't remember.
You wake up afterwards.
Oh, then you don't feel anything. You acting like they're putting a damn dildo up your ass. It's a little too.
I guess it was little. I didn't see it.
You call it little.
It is. They show it to you before they put it in.
Wait, that's something he meant. He didn't show it to me. That son of a gun.
Listen,
I didn't want
a fucking pencil thing.
to us men, that's too big. Pause.
I didn't want to see it. I'm glad he didn't show me. He didn't show me. I'm glad.
He said, I didn't want to see it.
Well, this just went left.
It's not like they put it in until it comes
Really?
out your mouth.
Hold on. What was the message of his video?
The body.
Again, you're asking.
However you explaining it doesn't sound good to us men, okay? It ain't. You can't make it sound good to us.
Next video.
If you're struggling in your relationship right now, there's really only one reason why, and it has nothing to do with a lack of intimacy or conflict or money struggles or the in-laws or the kids. It has nothing to do with a lack of date night, that not everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing, that a woman is supposed to surrender and a man is supposed to lead. Are all of what I just told you important? Sure they are, but they are only symptoms. Symptoms that are attached to the root problem to every relationship struggle. And to be even clearer, you don't have relationship problems. Your relationship is not suffering. You don't need marriage counseling. The root cause to all relationship complexities, bumps in the road and challenges, frustration and bitterness and resentment, anger and sadness and depression, all of this has a root cause. The root cause is this. Both of you have both masculine and feminine energetic wounding. And that wounding presents itself in what we refer to as triggers. And where do those triggers come from? They are how your nervous system is trying to talk to you, trying to tell you that there is wounding within your soul, within your spirit, that is still in need of healing. And those wounds come from unprocessed trauma from childhood. Every single fight, every single conflict, every single frustration, every single moment of betrayal, every single moment of resentment, every single feeling of abandonment and rejection, all of it can be traced back to unprocessed trauma from childhood and presents itself under the banners of either masculine or feminine energetic wounding. So if you're really ready to get to the heart of your wounding, stop blaming your spouse, my wife and I can help. Drop a comment below if you want to know more.
That's the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
My thing is, if
That
I
shit was
don't
fucking
need marriage
horrible.
counseling, why I'm gonna call him and his wife?
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
Please elaborate, RP.
They're
That was
Oh
probably-
no,
they're
clearly
probably
I didn't
not.
watch the rest of the whole video.
You're an ass.
He's
I
probably
mean, the
Clearly.
thing about what he's saying is, it's like this: if you
It's all
going through them
bullshit.
wounds, childhood trauma, whatever, first before you can go and find somebody and love them, you need to love
Heal.
yourself. Heal and
Heal.
love yourself. Focus on you. If that means you got to be single by yourself for a year, 2 years, 3 years, do it.
So be it.
Nothing wrong with it. No sex, no nothing. Do it.
And
I
I
did
gotta
it,
tell you, it
and
is
shit made
so
me feel better.
fucking
I
worth
hear
it.
you.
It
Yeah.
is so fucking worth
Fix
it.
yourself.
Not
always.
only just for
Yeah.
you, not only just for you, but because you're not hurting and dragging somebody else.
Exactly. Dragging them in your stuff, man.
All right,
Yep.
next video.
Damn, we got hella videos.
Is this another Troy
A
video?
woman will stay in her masculine energy until a man makes her feel safe to be comfortable in her feminine energy. Her masculine energy is a defense mechanism. It's something she does to protect herself from all the trauma she's been through. It comes from constantly being hurt and let down by people she loved. She always had to go and get it out the mud by herself with no help. She's independent. She doesn't have anyone to fall back on. And she refuses to waste any more time on men who just keep taking from her. And until a man can prove he is a provider and a safe place for her to be feminine, don't expect her energy to change.
I guarantee you none of these people have PhDs in psychology. I guarantee you there's no degree. There's no degree on hanging on the wall behind him or the other guy.
But I gotta tell you, I agree with him.
I agree
I'm
with
a
him
Yeah,
woman,
too.
and
yeah.
I can tell you, I agree with him.
Yeah, I agree with him.
For
College.
sure.
Because I think this is something even Jay knows that we've discussed before, and Jay has agreed, because I can say it, he's there, to where he feels that yes, sometimes men do need to provide certain things so that that female can become vulnerable and can be submissive with him. There is such a thing. I am more than happy to be submissive with the right man.
It's
You
You know,
actually,
I am
it's
tired. I
it's
am a
instinctual.
female that is fucking tired of having to do everything for myself, right?
Yeah.
But if that's what I have to do because I have not met somebody that can meet me there, then that's what I'm going to do. I am not
Mhm.
settling,
No other
you know?
choice.
I'm
You
not.
have to. Like, it's
I'm
not
too
going to get
old
done
to
for
play
you.
games. I'm too old to fucking sit here and have to train somebody or teach somebody. I'm not there. That's not me. Go to school, find a tutor, do something. That's not me right now. I'm not there.
Despite how much we've
I fuck with the
evolved,
answer.
we're still very basic creatures. We're mammals,
Yeah.
and females have the need to be protected by the male. That's instinctual. The male should provide. That's instinctual. This is a natural instinct that's embedded in God. It's built in. God put it inside of us. So the closer that she feels to that, the closer she feels more kind of at peace, because it's kind of the natural way of life thousands of years ago. That's how it went. And that's the point I believe he was trying to make.
Okay, I have one last video.
What about Gregory? What about the other Gregory? How come he hasn't said nothing? I just noticed he was still alive when he moved.
Damn.
Greg can't relate.
Come on, Gregory, talk to us.
We haven't
Ain't
heard
never-
Greg's opinion one time tonight.
Let
He
me
ain't never
show
been in a
this last
relationship with nobody.
video and we'll get right back to Gregory. All right, Gregory?
Great.
Ladies, some men are going to hate me for this, but this is
Great,
real
go over the
talk.
break.
Ladies, a man calling you babe or baby, sweetheart means nothing. A man buying you expensive gifts means nothing. A man becoming your baby father means nothing. A man moving in with you means nothing. A man taking you out to expensive dinners means nothing. Even a man taking you out clubbing every single weekend or vacations means jack shit. And let me not shock you. A man marrying you also means nothing. What truly means something is a man that genuinely respects, values, and supports you and changes himself, his lifestyle, and his ways just to keep you. That, my dear, is what truly means something. Real talk.
Okay, what did he say that truly means something?
Yo, that probably was the best video
Real
so
talk.
far.
For real, for
That,
real.
Nah,
man,
that
that
ending was
right there.
corny. So was that music.
He
That
reminds
was
me.
not
You-
corny. Stop
Hey,
it.
yo,
Corny.
young
No,
blood,
no,
you
the
didn't
ending.
hear you didn't hear that?
You have your way. Other
Your
people have their ways.
age,
That was
your
not
You was
corny.
age
like,
now shows that
See, this is
your
why you
age
ain't got
is
wisdom. You ain't got no wisdom.
that
Thank
video is
you.
key.
get the
That
fuck
video
out.
is everything. That video is all the
You
pebbles
ain't
that
been
you
through
need to
shit.
instill in your little head.
That is
Exactly.
exactly
No,
what they
wait.
mean when they say
This is ageism.
every
Oh,
man
ageism.
has the capacity to change, but
For
they
the
will
woman,
only change for the right woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think he
Period.
did a lot of good. You know, he was spot on, honestly. But he
Yeah,
reminds me
he
of
was
my
dead
old.
on
He
with that.
reminds me of my old weed dealer.
Of your what?
My old weed dealer. My old weed dealer looks like.
Call me
Some
Jay in the
old weed
building.
thing.
My dog, what's up, bro?
Yo,
Pull
Iz,
up to
look,
the
me and
live,
you
bro.
be,
Pull up to the live.
I think
yo,
I
Iz,
bought a half ounce
Yo.
of weed from that guy.
Trusted.
me and you being the same age and shit, yo. It's like I can relate to everything you're saying. You know what I'm saying? This is
No,
some
don't
old,
quit being your
this
Wait,
some
wait,
old
wait,
grandmother.
wait,
folks,
wait,
yo.
wait,
You
wait,
a
wait, wait,
fat
wait,
Be
face
wait.
your dad.
liar.
This some
Wait
old
a
people and shit,
minute.
yo. Most people
Wait
don't
a
know what's going on and
minute.
shit,
No,
yo.
no, 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 no. We're not just gonna
Yeah,
run
right.
by
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We past
These old
that,
We
yo.
motherfuckers
not
got to
gonna
touch
run by
it.
Supposed to
that
be
and
your
not make a comment on
grandfather.
it.
They all had to touch
Supposed
is
to be your
me,
You
grandfather.
know, you like the
So
oldest one
you
on the
could be his
bench.
26,
daddy.
yo,
You could
26.
be his. I
Jay the
could
only
see
one that
Izzy
understands. I
calling
mean,
you
Joe the only one that
daddy.
understands.
I'm the only one that understands. They just ageism, yo. They abusing us because we young.
Ageism.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
know
Like,
it's
what's
50
going
Snap
on?
back
Joe,
then.
you're about to jump into senior citizenship. Like, what the fuck?
Joe
Listen,
got
we all gonna get
grandkids.
there.
Hey, Joe, they're talking about your mentality.
Yeah, that's all it is.
They're talking about
Wisdom.
your
My
mentality.
wisdom is
Trust
going into
Hey,
senior
yo,
citizen.
see
Yes,
now
I
you
just said
now
you
you
hit wisdom when
gaslighting the
you're in your
young blood, man. You
70s.
gaslighting them, man. Come on now.
I'm trying to teach them shit, yo. They can hate us, yo, but they can't stop us. Is
See, he really think he be meaning something to these chicks out here.
Uh-uh.
Nah,
Yo,
man.
you don't
Hey,
mean nothing
no.
to
What,
these
what
chicks,
was his
man.
message though? Because I heard the first part and then I got a text.
The
I
message
just
was
He's
you don't mean
basically
nothing to these
saying,
chicks
I
out
just
here.
said that nothing that a man does for you, like taking you out to dinners, buying you shit, telling you he loves you, putting a ring, being your baby daddy, blah, blah, blah. None of that matters unless he's giving you loyalty, respect, and all these other things, and whatever the case might be, because that man, whatever kind of lifestyle he had or whatever the case might be, he's going to change that for the right woman. He will change himself and be the better version of him for the right woman. And that is
I don't agree with
100%
that.
spot on.
She
Yeah,
gonna take
I
my
have to agree.
time.
He was the most accurate, I believe, out of
Yep,
all three.
yeah, for
absolutely.
sure.
I don't like that
Absolutely.
last comment though.
Of the phony PhDs in
You
psychology.
don't like it, but it's the truth. That is reality. You
That's
I'm
will
because
not.
be a better version of
I'm
yourself.
you
You're
not
going
ain't
to
And
met
want to
that's
be
the
more
right woman in your
for that
life for
person.
you that
that's
make you
no, no,
ready
no.
to
But
change it.
that
I'm
right
not changing for a
there,
woman.
that right there, that comment, like, you know, that you don't like it or something like that, does say a lot about a person, because a lot of the
Oh,
things that we don't like doesn't necessarily mean are incorrect. We might
right.
just not agree with them. We might not be at that mindset with that same person. Doesn't make that incorrect. So
I done
What
I
does
done
that
seen
mean?
too many men change for a woman and look how they ended up hurt.
well, and I've
Nah,
seen too
see,
many not
you
change and
you
hurt the
you you
woman.
I'm
mistake
not
you
doing that.
mistaking it, young blood. You saying change, and that's not
That's
what
what he
we're trying to
said.
say. Nah,
Yeah,
that's not what we're trying to say.
No, but
what
it's
the
about
message
being a
is
better version of
of
yourself.
yourself.
Changing
Exactly.
to be a better
A
version of
good man,
yourself.
when he come across a good woman, he's gonna want to change
Thank
for
you.
himself, make
Yeah,
himself
you don't
much
ever
better.
change for somebody else. You always change for yourself. If you change
Yeah,
for
you
somebody
change for
else, you're changing for
yourself.
the wrong reasons, yeah.
Exactly.
And it's never gonna work out, yeah. Because
That's
eventually
where
it's
the
all
word
gonna
of
come
change
right
is
back.
coming into effect.
Like
It's not that, oh, I'm going to change for her. No, I'm going to change into a
Oh,
better version of
you want to be
me
better
for
of you for
us.
yourself.
For
Exactly.
listen,
us, because
I
it's going
have
to
a
make our relationship
Well,
better.
that's what's
It's going
gonna
to make
keep
our
it.
benefit for
relationship
everyone.
grow. It's going to make
I
our relationship stronger for those
And
kinds
it's
of things.
and it's not only one-sided. Women, same thing with women. We want to be a better version of ourselves so we could be a better partner, so we can relate to our man better. It's not just a man having to make the ultimate change.
I ain't never heard myself be so quiet than being
Man,
next to the right man.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Exactly.
Exactly. But
is
it's a
that
You
real
got
thing.
submission?
It's a
you
real
Is
gotta
that
thing.
you gotta
submission?
I will
understand
look,
this.
I will
Men,
speak my
we
mind out.
simple.
I
We
will
know
this,
what we
I will
like.
that. But next to the right man, I don't have a problem being quiet because I know that I won't have to use my words because he will be there to defend me. I know that I don't have to worry about where I'm going because I trust where he's leading me. This is why.
That's
Right.
all that matters then.
So
That's how it's
again,
supposed to
I
be.
can
A man
change
is supposed to
for the
lead.
right
At
man.
all times.
I'm not
Is that
changing.
change? Is that change or submission? Or is
No,
that the
I think
same?
it's both. I think it's both. Because I've said it here before. I am willing to be submissive with the right man. I don't mind
I
it at
think the
all.
right
Hey, that
man's
was a
And
good
I
gonna
think
want
Mhm.
you
question.
every
to be
female
better.
should. I think every female should. I think this whole shit of wanting to be a man, you don't have balls in between your legs. That's not how we were intended to be, you know. But if you look back at most of the women that do carry everything on their shoulders, is because they have had no other choice. And then it's hard to change that. Again,
usually
word change. It's hard to change something that I've been doing for the past 10, 15 years of my life and just
Right, man.
put it all down and trust that somebody's going to take care of it without really knowing that I can trust in this person. Trust
yeah,
comes with time. I don't just
Mhm.
open, oh, I'm
People
giving
have
you
to
my
show
all.
you.
No.
Yeah, they can't just say, trust me, trust me. You have to see that they're able to take the lead and make
Yes.
things happen.
Number
What's
two,
the
a plan.
What's the longest relationship you've been in? Is
3
2
days.
months. Nah, I'm playing.
You said 2 months? Stop it.
I'm fucking
3
around. I'm fucking
days.
around. Because I know y'all wanted that answer. Y'all
No,
lame
I didn't
ass.
want that. I want the truth.
You probably have been
I
in a
wanted
That's
to
the
relationship
know
too
the
problem.
much.
truth.
You
Hold on.
assumed I
Damn.
wanted that.
Give me a second. No, hold on. Give me a second. Because I really used to be in relationships for real.
what's the longest? Roughly.
It's probably like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
That's
I think
decent.
that's pretty
Fairly
average for a
decent.
lot of, yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
that's
you
like
know,
the
Right.
honeymoon stage.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Then
you
when
About a
that's
year
shit
right.
and
gets
a half.
Yeah.
real, when shit gets real is after your second year, and then it's like, we're not doing this.
yeah, because we was
Yeah.
like meeting family, going through like friends and everything. Like
Oh,
it
meeting
was like a
family.
we like and this is back in my little simp days. But we wanted to
Look,
get
he's
married.
talking like he
He
40.
said my
Leave
little
him.
That
simp
was like
days.
2 weeks ago.
But I'm
That's
saying like
cute. That's
Hi, baby
cute.
girl.
You know, back in the day, 2 weeks
saying,
ago.
back in that time
my
period.
You
my
mean
Nah,
like
longest.
last year?
yeah,
Hey,
we
Sour
actually almost
Patch.
got married at
Let
one
me
point.
tell you, my longest relationship. I lived with a woman for 18 years. Then I joined the Navy. It was my mother.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting that.
Sour Patch.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
18
Okay,
My
years.
so
What
longest,
up?
Sailor,
my
what's your
longest
longest
What up,
relationship
Sour
was
relationship?
Patch?
12 years. 11 to
18
12.
I told
years
you
is
I'm
a
gonna
long
pull up.
fucking time to live with that woman.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't mean your mom. What
That's
about
a
like a
marriage.
woman that you dated?
That was an incredible
Well, you
response,
said
by
a
the way.
woman, and I gave you a woman.
Okay, somebody that you were intimate with, a special relationship, not a problem.
Oh, it's a
Okay, you
family show.
starting to sound like young blood over here. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah, why Jay turn into an 80-year-old man, when he talking to young people? He just
I'm
turned
old.
into young blood.
I'm old enough to be his father. You know what I mean?
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, why you turn into an
Old enough,
old man when young people
I'm
come
old
around
enough
and
to be his daddy.
shit? Hey, John
he
30.
got
Like,
it's
what?
the ageism. Remember what we were talking about? The ageism.
Ages, see? He does it to me all the time. Y'all glad y'all seeing it and shit.
I don't never
So,
call you young
Sailor,
blood.
what's
You
your
get out
Yo,
here.
longest
young blood all
Call
the
you,
time, yo.
call you old head,
Shut
old
up.
head, hey, old head.
Now, Sailor, what's the longest relationship you've been in?
He said 18 years.
With his
Besides his
hand.
mama.
That was my mom.
With his
Yeah, I lived with,
Oh,
with my mom for 18 years.
Okay,
He's had 50
besides your
years with
mother,
his
a
right
natural
hand.
woman that was not related to you that you met, how long did you guys date?
Oh, what was it? 6 years?
Okay.
It's not bad, not bad.
Woody,
Not
what's your
bad. That's
longest
a long ass
relationship?
fucking time. God damn.
Yeah, it fucking sucked
Not
too.
What's your
long.
longest
Not
relationship,
long.
God
Woody?
damn. 6 years?
Yeah.
It
Only
was
4 years should count because only 4 years was good at the 6. So I
I
should
want to
even
say
count it.
it was my baby daddy. It was 11 years. My next relationship was 6. The next one was 2, 2, and 6.
Damn.
Yeah, long time.
They've all
What about
been
you, Jay?
long-term relationships.
Oh yeah.
my longest relationship was 8 years. 8 years.
Okay. Greg,
That wasn't even with
Gregory,
my
what's
baby
your
mother.
Zero.
Gregor, I know you've
2
been
years
involved.
with his hand.
Whoa.
You've been
What about
engaged to
you,
your
Joe?
hands for years.
Jay, stop it.
For me, the
Zero.
longest was almost
What's
What's
your
that,
longest?
Gregory? No, don't do that.
What?
almost 12 years.
But you know what, Gregory? You got to get out and start meeting people.
It's a long story.
Hey,
Sailor, long story.
I hear you.
Yeah, going on with speed datings, Greg.
I
Gregory,
got you,
so
bro. Just pull up on my live. I got the links for you.
what is gonna make you attracted to a female? What is gonna attract you from a
He
female?
didn't hang out with young Izzy.
A pulse.
With young blood.
You know,
He says.
honestly, from like you, doesn't work out. Always lied to me. Honesty,
A pulse.
be nice to me,
Would
like,
you let him talk, man? Don't say that.
This-
be honesty, like, like, treat me as I am, not because I'm disabled, treat me like a human being, treat me like I'm disabled, and help help each other, and meet parents.
That's great. You're a great man. One day you're going to find somebody that's going to love you and appreciate you and cherish you. You know what I mean? So
Why not
It
now,
won't
RP?
happen. It won't.
Why not now, RP?
Yeah, right.
he hasn't met that person yet.
He said, yeah, he did.
You say he looking right at him right now.
We're gonna get
What? He's looking right at you.
Am not.
He said her name starts with 2
Whoa.
letters.
Chill out my dog.
No,
Hey,
no comment.
hey, Gregory, come hang out with Young Izzy and the All Stars. You gonna get it right. I got you.
Yeah, then you're going to have to ask the women what they like to drink. Don't ask them about their favorite color.
No.
You got to hold hands and gaze into each other's eyes.
Look, I got you, bro.
Young Izzy gonna get you laid. You know what I
They
mean?
just need to take him to Vegas and
Next year I'm gonna be
Just hang out by the slot machine, yeah. You'll be
next year you're gonna be 50,
55 next year.
55 already.
Ooh, that's a good number to get laid. Get to it.
Yeah, let's
Get laid 55
He
times.
need to meet him somewhere.
Oh, we don't want him to die of a heart
55
attack.
seconds.
Come on now.
You can
55
control your
seconds.
heartbeat in the rate.
We need to plug him in,
Another
RP.
conversation.
You out there in
First one's gonna
California.
last 2 seconds, and then we can talk from there.
You can control the pace if you know how to put it down.
No, if you've done it before, maybe, but no, that's not gonna happen.
I
You gotta
mean,
control heart rate first.
anyways. So,
Gregory, don't listen to them.
You let Greg sniff it, boy. He gonna.
I told him when he shaved his head, he gave me all that bugs, man. You shave your head, all the Sean Connery fans is coming for you, yeah.
Hey, Dre.
RP and Bori. So, what do y'all find attractive in a man? First meet.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my list.
Go
You gotta scroll. She
Somebody
doesn't
in
have a
the chat.
list. Izzy,
Somebody in the chat might want
don't
you.
let her lie to you. She doesn't
Brent?
have a list. She
I'm
has a
not
fucking
talking
scroll.
about. I'm not talking about like me how he treats his fam. I'm talking about when y'all first meet, like that first encounter. Like
She don't
then
care as long as
y'all right there.
as long as they have weed. They don't care.
I don't even smoke.
As
I don't
long as they
smoke
got a
either.
Red Bull, they in there like swim with.
Your first problem. Stop
I will
smoking.
make them high off my words.
Oh,
Let's
Oh
go.
wait, hold on.
Oh man.
No,
This dude read
RP
a,
smokes.
Ah,
he's a
you so
poet.
Yes,
sweet
you do.
He's a
saying that,
poet.
man. I was saying that when I was 19
Ooh.
too. So about,
Look
so
what I
Yeah,
about, I
you
make
typed.
them
do.
high over my
Hey, what's her
words.
name? It say the government. What's her name?
Yo,
Hey,
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
what you
Keep
what
that
you
doing?
shit in a, keep that
All
shit
I
in a
know
good
is
spot,
Buddy
yo.
just
Keep
be
that in a
saying
good
young
spot,
blood to
yo.
every person that
Put
Yeah,
that
listen.
shit
but
in
don't waste that
Tupperware,
weed.
yo.
You and Troy should write
Put that shit
poetry.
in
Don't
some
waste,
Tupperware, yo.
don't waste that weed, yo.
I have it in a
I don't
safe
give a fuck if
spot.
that shit is dust. I'm gonna smoke that shit, yo.
Hell
Joe
no.
had a whole Joe had a whole freaking bag. It took him 2 weeks to
I'm
smoke
not.
it.
2
Yeah,
weeks?
no.
What the
Listen now,
hell's wrong
all
with you?
business.
What's
It
wrong
was
with you?
like all it was
I was working
completely
a lot. I was
full.
working a lot. I should have been gone.
Shit.
That shit was. It was like a
It was all the way
ounce and
to
a
the
half.
top.
Like fucking, I don't even want to tell you.
I think it was like an ounce and a half and shit, yo.
We waited too.
What are you getting it
hmm
for over there?
That shit was
Where
dirt
did we
cheap,
get?
yo. I ain't even gonna lie.
He got
What
it
I
for
spent
he gets
$40.
yeah.
From
I got
where?
that shit for $40,
I
yo.
think
We bought
I
it
think
from
you
Hey,
gave
Ounce and a
Kyle
step
half,
up the
back.
yo.
Pull
street.
up.
I think you gave her
A private
40.
vendor or a public
Yeah,
vendor? Private vendor? Okay.
A
private.
private
It's a
vendor.
private sale.
Definitely private.
Well, depending on what state you're in, they have public vendors too. You can go
Well,
public.
we went to a dispensary when he was here like the
Shit's
previous
whack,
time
yo.
or
We
one of the
bought it from
times and he
Cody
didn't
up
like
the
it.
street that do computers.
How much was it going for an ounce in the dispensary there?
Too much, yo. Everything is they inflated in the dispensaries and shit, yo.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
tax.
because of the
I
taxes.
brought
Because
this
of the
little shit
taxes.
right here. Thank you. Yeah, see? Where's my camera
They
facing?
tax like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how they're able to legalize it. They sold it on the taxes. We're gonna make money on taxes. That's what they. But at least at the dispensary,
Okay,
you could
Izzy,
get to pick. You get to pick your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can tell
Mm.
what kind of
you're good.
THC's in it, this and that. You know.
So boring, RP.
But
Y'all gonna answer the question? Or we just gonna sit here
Oh,
and
I
talk?
was just waiting. Somebody
I'm
said
sorry.
some shit about smoking. I said I don't smoke, and then that was it.
You don't? Oh, I thought you
What was
smoked
the
too.
I'm sorry. What was the question? I missed it. I apologize. What up, DJ
She be
Time?
smoking undercover.
What do y'all find sexy in a man?
Weed.
That
Weed.
wasn't the
Okay, I
question,
just
but okay.
Bodie,
It's
would you
gonna be
like
the
to go
question
first?
right now.
Or would you like me to go?
Me, I mean, I've always said it like as cliche as it sounds and unbelievable for some, I'm not worried about, oh, that guy is so high, he's so cute. No.
Unbelievable.
A man that carries himself well, that dresses nice, that smells good, whatever the case might be,
For
I'm
sure.
not worried about it.
Well, damn, why you ain't give
I
me
want
a
to
chance
be
yet?
able to have good conversation with the person. I want that person to make me smile, make me
You
laugh,
you
whatever.
don't know what you want. You ain't
Let's
give me
act
that
good
chance yet.
together and call it a day. Like
What if he
that's
smells
gonna
like?
get my attention for me to even give you time of day.
What if he smells like weed?
No.
Bullshit,
No.
yo.
Hell
Bullshit.
RP can
Wow.
tell you. RP can tell
Me and the
you.
women?
I
I'm
fight
out.
with my son all the time about it. I'm like, ugh, your car smells. Ugh, you smell. Ugh,
But
I
that's your
don't.
Oh, it's
son. I'm
beautiful.
talking about a romantic interest.
True.
There you go.
There's Bodie
Yay.
and Clay together.
You so stupid.
Holy shit.
No, there was one. Oh, you probably don't have
That's
it. I was
Mo.
actually sitting on his lap. It
Where's
made
I
Mo?
his
don't
day.
have
He
it
was
on
like,
here.
hell yeah.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
You do that again.
Nah.
Cause,
Where's Mo?
We're not
Where's
even
Mo?
having iTalk trips
yeah.
because RP doesn't travel in cars.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We planning one. Don't worry.
Well, let me know about it. I'll go.
Really? Okay, there you go. So yeah, so that's gonna get my attention just to go ahead and even give somebody the time of day to talk to them and getting to know them.
Miss RP?
For me, I'm
Miss.
a little different. I'm very like into family. I like a man that is
Ma'am,
very
we're not talking about you're gonna talk to him and get to know him. What gets your attention as soon as you see him?
physical.
We're not
He's
talking right
gotta
now.
We'll
okay.
get
Okay,
you
my
the
bad.
first
He just
connection.
has to be dressed nice. I like nice teeth, a nice smile, somebody that definitely smells good. somebody's
Like weed?
like if I'm starting, like say if I meet somebody at work, it's about how they present themselves. It's how they walk. It's like their mannerism. It's like their energy. You can sense it. That's what gets my initial like second glance. If I was to look at a person, I'd be like, oh shit, okay, he's attractive or whatever. So a physical obviously is first when you first see somebody on the street.
So when you say physical, does he have to be like a certain? Is there a certain criteria to his physical for you?
I like him tall. Like I like a muscular build. Like that's what initially catches my attention.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he likes him tall.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. Tall diesel. Yeah.
I mean, tall,
Hey, RP,
chocolate,
what state do you live in?
Like it's identical to it.
chocolate.
Definitely identical to the man that I was with, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
I definitely fell in love with that, right?
Damn, Joe. Damn, Joe.
I met your ex. He was just like that.
Oh really? Oh really?
Yeah, we're gonna
Hey,
have to invite him
so
to the panel one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
shit.
What are you
who the
doing?
fuck
She's
just
full
left?
of
shit.
shit, you guys. She's full of shit. Don't
Already been
listen to
dropping
her.
all the jewels, yeah. Been dropping all the jewels. Yeah. I'm listening. I'm taking notes here.
Look, he looked just like him. He tall, handsome, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tall, like.
He's lying, you guys. Don't listen to her. Look at her
Hey,
You
smile.
like him tall. You say you like him tall. Yeah. That's
I'm
it.
not lying. I just showed him to you.
Yeah, he's
No,
cute.
no, that's the wrong one.
And he's off limits, bitches.
That's the wrong one.
hey, so
You
y'all,
said,
do
you
y'all
said
disagree
tall.
with any of the qualities that I?
Well, I am tall. You got that part
He's
right.
tall.
Well,
He's
I
tall when
can't
he's
hear
laying
you,
down.
Izzy. Can you get closer?
Yes. I said, before I go, because I am gonna leave at 12, but I'm saying for the top 10 qualities that I name for that women find attractive in men. Does anyone disagree on what I said?
No,
Run that list again.
I think I can agree. I added a couple, but yeah, I think I can agree.
Can you go through them one more time and we'll raise our hand if we agree?
I'll
I
go.
already agree with
I'll
all
go
of
one
them,
by
so.
one. Y'all raise your hand, Gregory. I want to say you in this, but it's for women and shit. But hold on.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll answer.
Raise your hand, Greg.
Number one, listening.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number two, a plan. Number three, boldness. Number four, conversation skills. Number five, charisma. Number six, banter, flirty, and teasing.
Yes.
Number seven, edge, meaning a man with grit, someone who says fuck society and shit. Number eight, spontaneity. Number nine, when a man can say no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was about to say there was no.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, a challenge.
For sure.
I
But
want
it's
to
for me.
Hey, yo, this
I
is your list.
want a motherfucker to tell me no. I ain't finna listen, but I want him to tell me no.
You see,
I think it's sexy. I think it's endearing when a man says no. They have their own head. They have their own thoughts and opinions. That's like, I don't want a yes man. I want a man that's going to agree when he really does agree and just have his own
You know
thought
I'm
process.
kidding, Izzy.
I agree. There's
All
something
right.
very charismatic about that.
I gotta get out of here, y'all. Set up for my live, yo. Appreciate it. It was a good live, yo. Good info.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. If you guys have yet to subscribe to iTalk, if they only knew, make sure you do that. Also, again,
Make sure
you guys, if
subscribe
you
to
have not
Izzy.
subscribed to Izzy, subscribe to him and everybody else in the chat. We want to thank you for your time. We appreciate you. We adore you. You are so wise for your age. We appreciate the time and effort that you came
He
on
used the
here.
wrong words, man.
It's okay. Let her use it. It made her
wrong
happy.
guy was leaving.
Right.
Let her use it. Let her use it.
I said for your age. I said that too. For his age, he's very mature. He's very driven.
Very
Mature.
mature,
There you
very
go.
knowledgeable.
He's
Yes,
goal
very smart.
oriented. He's got a plan. He's got a lot of goals that a lot of
Very
people in
smart.
30s, 40s, and 50s don't even
That's what
have.
I'm saying. He's very smart. He's very educated. Like he's got
He
money.
ain't dumb dumb. You know what I mean?
Just so
We'll
you
find
know,
him.
Izzy, I
We'll
already have
find him a
somebody
good woman
text
one day.
messaging me.
Mama
I have
ain't
somebody
raised no
text
dum-dum.
messaging me saying, "Who's that young Izzy?" So I have lurkers be looking at you.
Oh shit, yo! Don't
Let
fall
everybody
for
know
it, B.
where they can find you.
Don't fall for it,
Is it a
B.
lady?
Is it a
Yes, it's a
lady?
lady. Come on.
If you
Of
gotta ask
course.
that
Okay, just gotta
question,
make
don't fall for it,
people be
B. If
crazy
you gotta ask
nowadays.
that question.
Nah, hey, listen, I've been in different panels, I've been in events, and listen, you gotta question things, bro. Anyways,
You got if you had to ask that question, then that's the
Would I
problem.
do that to you? Come on now.
no, I'm not saying you would.
He don't
But
know
I'm
you
just
like
saying
that.
that there's
Exactly.
different places that they
You
would
know,
be
do you
like,
want to know
hey,
my favorite color? Do you want?
Yeah, favorite color.
I'm just saying that some people they don't know
You want to
common
hold
sense.
hands while we walk on the beach?
I do.
No, and I don't look into their eyes.
What?
Really?
Nah,
You've got to learn some things.
Get the fuck out of
He's
here.
young. He's young. You know what
Look,
I'm saying?
you just
Look,
lost
Every
you
young
all
a
of our
hater. Hey,
points.
Governor, you such a hater, bro.
God, yo,
You lost all
you
of our
you
Just so
just
you
said
know.
I'm
you
playing,
just
I'm
said
RP
what
playing, I'm playing, I'm
most
gave
playing.
you 30
young dudes
brownie
your
points.
age
And you
do,
I'm
lost
yo.
playing,
10.
I'm
Come
playing.
on, man.
You lost
I
10.
was
I'm
doing that
taking
when I
all
was your age,
29
man.
back.
Come on, man.
I'm
You ain't
taking.
saying nothing new.
I'm
Y'all so
taking
easy.
29
Y'all so
brownie points
easy.
back. But you
Yes,
guys,
take
real quick.
29.
Yes, but next Wednesday, we're going to talk about what we women find attractive in men. So, we talked about women today and all that good stuff. We want you guys back next Wednesday to talk about the opposite. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from the ladies.
We want the
We want to
ladies
hear
up
what
on the
ladies.
panel.
Next week, next Wednesday, we want
Oh, I
all the
gotta
ladies
pull
on the
up.
panel to let y'all men know what we are attracted to, what we look for in men. Okay, so that's happening next Wednesday in the Ladies of iTalk. Make sure you also tap into the Ladies of iTalk on Saturday for a game night. So make sure you guys tap in. We're gonna wrap this up right now. We're gonna all go over to iTalk if they only knew. Bodhi, I love you. Izzy, thank you so much for being our special guest.
Thank
We
you
appreciate
so
your
much. We
time.
love
Thank
you.
you, thank you,
Thank you, the
Shout out to the
governor.
All
Thank
Stars in the
you,
building.
Greg the Great.
Continue to do what you're doing. Continue, to shoot for the sky. You got a lot going on. It looks like you got your shit centered. You know where you want to go. Just continue to shoot for that. Do not allow, minor distractions to derail you. At the end of the day, there's a whole bunch of time for all that shit. But you know what? We don't know how much time we have here to be successful and obtain the goals that we are setting for ourselves. So keep yourself as your main focus and your priority, and let everything else fall into place, around what you need, what you want. So
Thank you.
other than that, thank you everybody for joining the Ladies of iTalk.
Wait, can I say one thing before we go?
Absolutely.
Hey, RP, tell her to DM me on Instagram.
Oh, I sure will. She probably can hear you, but okay.
Oh,
I sure
hey,
will.
you
But we
listening
want-
right now? DM me on Instagram. You see it right there.
Okay, we
Yes,
want to.
sir.
Yes,
He
we
going
want
he
to
going
thank
DM
Stone
you on
Sailor.
Instagram.
We want to thank Greg the Great, Stone Sailor, Nitty Kong, Joe, Governor Gregory. We want to thank you guys
Everybody
all
in
for
the
joining
chat.
Everybody in the chat that comes in and checks us out. We appreciate that. Thank you for being here. And make sure you guys, we're going to go over to iTalk if they only knew. Make sure you support Joe and the iTalk fam. But we will be back on Saturday. So the Ladies of iTalk, we're not just about it.
We talk about
Talk
it.
about
Peace,
it.
peace. Thank y'all.
Yeah. They all pretty women, face pretty with a smile on it. Good stories, got a lot of them. Bring the wine, come listen to them, cause they won't let you down. Got girls from the east, got girls from the west. Say exactly how you feel, but be careful how you act. We just spread the love in the culture.